as a spectator, a warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. And we have action from foot rivals coming up for you. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
A glorious chance. And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? And he was in the right place to intercept. Can they create something from here? Options in the centre. Ball with Vieira. From one side of the pitch to the other. Well, great read there to intercept. Cantona. The Ketalaere. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Mbappe. Good-looking cross. Well, it looked promising, but his timing was off.
Well, great work out wide, but he just gets himself into an offside position there.
Pogba. Hernandez. He could pick out a teammate. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Virgil van Dijk. And room now out on the flank. Jairzinho. Interception to snuff out the danger. Now the Queens might be able to profit. He's in behind. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day. So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Hernandez. Crossing into the middle. Oh, a very fine header, but it wouldn't go in for him. A corner will ensue. And players waiting at the far post. And a time for calm on the ball. Joao Cancelo. Take it away. Good play by Alonso. Oh, blocked it! Nicely cut out by Lucio. On the offensive. Well, the cross didn't get past the first defender. Corner coming up. The cross towards Olivier Giroud, who's waiting at the back post. And able to get a body in the way. So a throw in here. Well, possession ceded.
Well, in terms of possession, the Queens have clearly had the better of the game. Yes, they've played well when going forward, but it's been their ability to regain the ball.
Oh, opportunity here, Stuart. Mbappe's finish, his goal. Finishers are totally single-minded, and he fell in that category just then. Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. And the cross goes in. And possession lost, intercepted. Well, that would be straightforward for any keeper. Well, he stopped them in their tracks.
Yeah. I wake up, my days full of numb. Tank filled, I'm hand killed with the thumb. Slow days on my own way to the grave. Fast days, we don't slow down on the bump.
See me down, under, up, down, slam down with the thunder. Ice cold moves, move hot like the summer. Grinding 100 times too when the box locked up. Going up till we run it.
It's me, first the universe running. We done 100% the game zip, that's nothing. Whatever, if y'all can't stomach the work, you won't send me a word, you keep running.
Get a taste of the falls, hit the walls on the daily. Pacing phases to my face, nothing faze me. Besides a lot of things on my mind I need to say.
Bit afraid,
so I guess they can wait just another day.
think I might be A-okay
if I wait just another day. I got to tell you, getting blinded by the lights. I got to tell you, about the chaos in my mind. I got to tell you, all these nights we're not together. Forgot to tell you,
Yeah,
forgot to tell you.
I got to tell you, I ain't tryna make no promise. Not nothing that could weigh down conscious. Pay the bills and rest fill pockets. Still sometimes you be obnoxious.
Just want it different when I'm having you around me. All night, no sleep, we down here. Whenever we hear no problems. Losing track, good time till it finds us.
Down with you till I make me 1,000. Why you pick your fence, pool house lounge? Yeah, sounded good to me. If you round with it, I'll kill the demons. We hit the ground running.
My stress gon' need a vest round the chest. Reshape my world in 7 days or less. On the chase like the days chase ice cream trucks. Got us moving fast, but it's never enough.
Yeah, I know that the weather is rough, but it won't stop us.
Yeah, it's never enough. I got to tell you, getting blinded by the lights. I got to tell you, about the chaos in my mind.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is foot rivals action. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Toure. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. And the lineup for the home side. Lev Yashin begins in goal. Lucio plays with Chris Smalling in defence. Xabi Alonso plays alongside Lothar Matthäus in central midfield. And in attack today, Fernando Morientes starts with Peter Crouch. Will he play it in? Not problematic for the keeper. And here's the starting 11 for the Queens. Ederson begins in goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold plays with Joao Cancelo in the fullback positions. Yaya Toure plays alongside Ruud Gullit in the centre of midfield. And leading the line today, Eric Cantona. And there's the feed into the box. Well, very effective goalkeeping to touch it over. And behind it's gone for a corner. Chance to run at them. And a fantastic diving save. Can someone get on the end of this? The crossbar got in the way. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end.
Well, they've started the game really brightly, and that was so close to taking the lead.
Well, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Alexander-Arnold. Well, as all-around strikers go, Fernando Morientes has to be near the top of the list. Just a wonderfully driven forward, Stuart.
Well, Derek, he's the perfect finisher. He's got a great shot on him, his movement is excellent, and in 1v1 situations, you always expect him to score.
Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Serginho Dest. Now the Queens might be able to profit. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Olivier Giroud. Vieira with it. Very quick thinking there. Ball with Vieira. And on to Toure. Gullit. Are they going to forge ahead? Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. Playing it short. Jairzinho. He can't hold on to it. And I think the threat has been averted.
Well, you sense it's just a matter of time before they do score, Derek. They've been piling on the pressure now and really should be ahead in this one.
Yes, they just have to make sure they stay defensively compact here. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper. Ramos. Van Dijk with it. Alexander-Arnold. Cantona. Can he do it? And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. Paul Pogba. Theo Hernandez. Now can they make something happen? And a useful cross. Oh, can you believe what we've just seen? I think we're going to be viewing that goal time and time again. So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Toure. Cantona. Can he put it away? And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Ball with Vieira. Jairzinho! Oh, a good diving save. Oh, the short corner routine. Has eyes for goal! Well, fantastic reflex action. And good use of advantage. The referee allowing play to continue. Morientes. Corner kick awarded. And let's see if this will help them add to their lead. Played into the centre. Not all that convincing defensively. Goalkeeper's ball every day of the week. Well, half-time coming up shortly and the home side on top. Stuart, interested to get your critique.
Well, it's been a tight game so far, but they've just had that little bit more quality on the ball, particularly in midfield.
Giroud! In it goes! That will greatly help the cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high. So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Giroud. And very deftly cut out. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. So off and running again, and there was a real gulf in class in the first 45. The Queens know they've got to show a big improvement here in the second half. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Toure. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Theo Hernandez. And on to Crouch. Paul Pogba. Xabi Alonso. The cross is on. Well, making high pressing work for them here. Must be a goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, let's look at that again. I'm almost lost for words here, Derek. It's really sloppy defending. You can't be giving the ball away in such a dangerous area like that and not expect to get punished. It's just really poor.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. Fernando Morientes. And crossed in there. And the referee felt he had to blow the whistle. And turned onto the woodwork. Well-timed tackle. The delivery. Well, it all counts for naught. Not what he was intending. Bad pass. So a half an hour remaining. Cantona. Now they stopped them in their tracks. Well, that is how to play advantage. Well, it wasn't much of an advantage in the end, and he's retrospectively awarded the free kick. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Dangerous looking through ball. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. And a short corner, let's see. Jairzinho. And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. It's a perfect challenge. And you don't want to lose possession there. And the flag does go up, offside. Crouch. Hernandez. And there's the feed into the box. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball?
Vi ricordiamo che nello store dello stadio potete trovare un vasto assortimento di
Mbappé.
storiche della vostra squadra.
Vieira with it. Is this the moment? Reading it well. And a very good challenge. Cantona. The pressure was high, and they could be in here. Well, a powerful effort, but not threatening the goalkeeper, and he'll be disappointed. Alonso. Theo Hernandez. Good tackle. 15 minutes left for play. Cantona. Defended well. Theo Hernandez. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Morientes. Pogba has it. Fernando Morientes. That's well blocked. And crossed in the direction of the back post. Oh, terrific save.
Well, you're absolutely right. That's a top-class save. Just look how he reacts.
He's driven in the corner. Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. Van Dijk. Spot on with that tackle. Well, on the cusp of the final whistle, and the home side really prospering today. Stuart, interested to get your take.
Well, what an excellent performance this has been. They've had complete control for most of the game. Their movement, clever passing and energy have been a joy to watch. It's been a really good win for them.
Pressing high, and they have the ball again. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Now with Cantona. Theo Hernandez. Pogba has it. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. In behind for him to chase. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Can he deliver it with accuracy? The referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly...
Now can they make something happen? And a useful cross. Oh, can you believe what we've just seen? I think we're going to be viewing that. Now can they make something happen? And a useful cross. Oh, can you believe what we've just seen? I think we're going to be viewing that goal time and time again. Well, making high pressing work for them here. Must be.
Well, let's look at that again.
Pressing high, and they have the ball again. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine.